Mike, thanks for the 5 bones, pal. Don't give up on philosophy. Leaving the fate of your soul to chance, choice, or chance. No, it's just philosophy. Everything you need, Look, I'm not a master of philosophy. I mean, I am in some ways, but I haven't read all the books, okay? What I've learned in my life is reading bad books is not good. The Bible will give you more. Sacred texts will give you more than some guy who, after he wrote his philosophy books, freaking set himself on fire and then hanged himself. Or another guy, all this philosophy I wrote, burns all his works, puts a gun in his mouth. I mean, look, sometimes that happens. But I'm telling you, look, maybe I'll get to it. Maybe I'll get to it. Maybe I'll get to that stuff, but I'm reading sort of simpler stuff first. Yeah, Proverbs, nasty. When I read Proverbs, that changed my life. About a year and a half ago, I read that, I said, oh my God. There's no point reading things outside of the sacred texts. There's really not. It's just it just depends on where you're at and your fortitude, or your, I don't know, how awake you are, how woke you are. I mean, I know the word's been co-opted, but I don't care. How woke you are, how awoken you are to recognizing a true system of control. That is a sort of a prerequisite to being able to process real wisdom. And all the real wisdom you need has been written thousands of years ago. They're in the sacred texts. You don't need anything else. Everything else is just a waste of time, in my opinion. The books worthwhile are the ones that bring you to the Holy Bible. I mean, I understand that. The works of C.S. Lewis, Dostoevsky, among many others. Your recommendation of the Space Trilogy saved me. I really appreciate that, man. C.S. Lewis was a bona fide, real deal. Real deal. He was real deal. He was no joke. People say, you ever read this philosophy, that philosophy? I'm like, what about C.S. Lewis? There you go. Yo, Tatester. Thanks for the 10-pound, pal. Thanks for streaming, man. Picked up Past Master by Lafferty. Been trying to get more into fictional pieces. Fiction is where it's at, I'm telling you. Fiction. Non-fiction is the worst. Fiction is where it's at. I'm telling you. But also reading more sacred texts as well. Sacred texts and fiction are the only things you need. I haven't gotten to Past Master yet, but I do have it. But just remember that, though. Remember, fiction has meaning. The sacred texts have meaning. I mean, movies are good, plays are good. Like, I understand it. You can get to a lot of places, but wisdom is what I mean. The wisdom in Proverbs that hit me, they hit me like a freaking pneumatic monorail underground New York City. It hit me something so crazy. It's absolutely unbelievable.